Yeah, good morning. My name is Michelo Kethias, uh, currently studying for MBA in general at the Copperbelt University. Doing a research project entitled Mitigating the Economic Impact of Fuel Subsidy Removal on Vulnerable Populations in Zambia during a drought. I think this topic does not need introduction. We all know what the impacts of removing subsidies on fuel can lead to. I think we saw the Zambian government removing subsidies on fuel, meaning that the end users, which is the consumers, are paying the whole amount of the fuel. So we've seen the fuel prices going up to a high of 34 kwacha per liter in Zambia, which is the current pump price. And again, we know that this cost can easily be translated onto food products and other commodities that are a need for most of the Zambians, especially the vulnerable populations. We've seen the cost of fuel go up, and even the cost of transport in return has gone up. We've seen meal prices go up. Even the maize itself that is being sold by the government, by FRA, we've seen that maize go up. And this is, of course, as a result of removal of these subsidies. Therefore, I think it is necessary that as we remove these uh, subsidies from fuel, we also try to find a way of mitigating the removal of these subsidies, especially for those that can't afford the high cost of living that we are currently experiencing. And again, I think it is worth to mention that the removing of fuel subsidies is necessary, but it can have severe impacts on vulnerable populations, especially for a drought-hit country like ours. And therefore, mitigating measures are necessary to be put in place. And yeah, there are a lot of things that can be done in mitigating the removal of fuel subsidies to just compensate the poor. Okay, and also there are other things that can be looked at. For example, diversifying the energy mix to reduce reliance on hydropower can also help mitigate the impact of droughts on electricity supply. So this is a project that I intend to take, and the methods to be employed is, of course, conduct surveys and interviews with affected households, utilize government and NGO reports on food security, energy supply, and economic conditions, and also analyze price trends for essential goods and services. That is before the removal and after the removal. And I think it will also be necessary to cooperate with the communities, NGOs, and government agencies to identify vulnerable populations and their needs, and then facilitate workshops to gather insights on coping strategies employed by affected households. That's basically the research that I intend to do, and that's it in summary. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.